Meanwhile, for Manchester United, a 1-0 victory over Brentford. Marcus Rashford's goal proving to be the difference between the two sides. Take us through this game, Don.
Man United played well for the first 45, Dan. When you watch Brentford play, especially at home, they're in your face, they're hard working, they can mix up their style. They didn't turn up. I think they were too respectful of Man United. They sat off them. And Man United, first 45 minutes, knocked the ball around with ease. Rashford got his goal. He's the only man that seems to score for Man United. Then the team talk, I think, from Thomas Frank was an obvious one. Play higher up the pitch, get the distances smaller, get crosses in the box, put Lisandro Martinez and Rafa Varane under more pressure, put De Gea under more pressure when he's got the ball at his feet. And they've done that a lot better. But what I would say from Man United's point of view, it was a good grinding performance. It wasn't vintage. It was a case of the result was more than anything. We've seen the Rashford goal here. Sabitzer made a good run from deep. Simple finish. And that's what defined the game. But it was a test, I think, of Man United's work ethic under Ten Hag, that they didn't buckle. They didn't draw the game. They might have done it years ago. And they saw it through.
Just say some nice things about Rashford, Don.
Played well. Played really well. Played in different positions. He played through the middle. Jadon Sancho played off the left. Anthony was really disappointing tonight. So Sancho came off. Sancho came off. Rashford went to the left-hand side. Martial played through the middle. They looked okay. It wasn't vintage. Tactically, you wouldn't say it was anything brilliant from Ten Hag, but they just got the job done by hard work and graft.
Left Weghorst out, didn't he? And that was a surprise. I mean, it was okay for a little bit, wasn't it?
First half.
What?
Oh, Weghorst, you mean, or the game?
Stay on the page.
Yeah. Well, no, you said Weghorst, and then you went off.
Yeah, I'm saying that it looked all right at the start when he started playing, and it was kind of working. Then it's just fallen flat, and he's a bit of a cart horse. There's not many players I'd get my boots back on to try and kick, but Anthony's one of them.
Really?
Yeah, we talked about it, and Don saw the game more than us because we were watching the Real Madrid Barcelona game. Was that he just doesn't do enough. There's just no end product, or all this fancy flicks and step overs and all this sort of stuff. But when you're paying the amount of money that they paid, and I know Jadon Sancho's cost a lot of money, slightly younger player, hasn't had much game time, but Anthony, I just don't see how long term this is going to work out. He's nothing more than a player to me that should be coming off the bench to do something different when everybody else is tired. That's how I see him, not as a sort of 85, 100 million pound signing as he was. What are you laughing at?
8,500 million?
That's
a lot of money. That's a lot. A lot.
You got to cover all bases. I don't know if it was 85 and 85.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.